Welcome to the channel. This is Coach Charles on the Soccer Benchmark. The Champions League has thrown a very beautiful game in Barcelona against Bayern Munich. On the other hand, Liverpool have been given a very interesting away game in RB Leipzig. Manchester City, on the other hand, have their gods to thank because they have Sparta Prague. Now, if you've not subscribed to this channel, this is the moment. Barcelona Bayern Munich. This is big. This is as big as it gets. Because these are two European champions. Big teams that have been performing so well in Europe. They've won multiple Champions League combined. So you can imagine being paired at this moment in the Champions League is just a gift to the fan. This is a gift that keeps giving. And the fans, I think, will enjoy this game. Now, Barcelona come into this game as a slightly favorites because they are home and their form is on fire. In fact, these guys, they are scoring so many goals. Robert Lewandowski is scoring so many goals currently and he's so much on form. If you look at his support cast in Rafinha and Yamal, these two boys are playing one of their best games for a while. Their form is up, their performance is good, the team is playing so well. In fact, Flick has made this team so good that they have only lost once and have won the rest of the games. They are on 27 points out of 30. You can imagine that. That is, it's like they've won everything except just one game that they were not able to win. Now, the current young crops in both teams, Olise on the other hand, Yamal on this other hand, these boys are playing some very, very exciting football. In fact, you will assume that these boys have been playing this game for the longest time, but their form is currently so good. So when these two meet, we are looking at a game that is not going to be easy in any way. So how will this game be won and lost? Whoever concedes first, that is the person who is going to lose this game. Because once you concede, these are two teams that can comfortably defend and hit you on attack because they have very, very good wingers, very good fast forward players, and very good goal scorers. So conceding that first goal is a crime in this game, and I have a feeling that both coaches will be pushing this agenda. Now, possession-wise, these two teams are not very big on possession, but they can also play the ball. They have very good technicians in the middle of the park. Their defenders are well positioned. They are seasoned professionals who know how to defend. So all said and done, I believe that this game is gonna be a high scoring game. I see Barcelona scoring, beating Bayern 3-2 on the night, and that is a very confident prediction. Everyone have their opinion, but looking at this game, I believe that Barcelona currently and being at home, they'll be able to beat Bayern convincingly. Manchester City, on the other hand, against Sparta Prague. City are also on form. They almost drew the game against Wolves, but that happens in the league. Sometimes it's a bit complicated, but getting that last goal by John Stones, that was a very, very big statement from City. And I have a feeling that going into this game against Sparta Prague, City will be comfortable. They'll be easy. They'll be excited because they know they are able to score many, many goals. And Erling Haaland is just on one of those slow games that he tends to have, but you cannot write him off. I have a feeling that he'll score multiple goals in this particular game. Ike Gundogan and Savio have really settled in nicely. The team looks balanced with Doku and Grealish also contributing to the team. Phil Foden is back playing. Bernardo Silva is doing what Bernardo Silva does, always Mr. Consistent, Mr. Available, never gets injured, this player, and is very hard to play against. He is able to possess the ball, able to circulate the ball, able to recycle the ball, he's just good at everything that he does. He can pop in with that winner. And if you look at City defensively, they are so good. In fact, they suffocate their opponents to the point that the opponent cannot even get out of their half. If you look at the last game, they had over 700 passes, and 600 of them were accurate passes. They had over 20 shots on target. They have they had over 7 shots on target, I mean, and they had over 20 shots. They had over 18 corners, you can imagine, and scoring with the very last one. So City should win this game comfortably. And I'm predicting a 5-1 mauling. City will beat these guys 5-1 on the night. Arne Slot, on the other hand, has really slotted so well in Jurgen Klopp's shoes. In fact, you can't even tell that Klopp is no longer at Liverpool because the system, the style, and the way of play has really improved. And he has really improved some of the players. Gravenberch is really playing so well. In fact, the number 6 role, he's married that role to himself, and he's contributing so much. The team is able to just push up in the field because they know there's that security that he offers. Mohamed Salah is back on form. He's assisting, he's scoring, and he's playing his part. In fact, I saw him track a striker all the way back to his own box. So this is a team that is well oiled. If you look at the front line of Nunes, Gakpo, and Salah, these are season beaters. If only Nunes will start scoring those goals, because he has always had this potential, this ability. He appears like he can score many goals, but it has not happened yet. But I have a feeling when he starts scoring, this will be a team that will be hard to stop. Their form is good. They are top of the league in the Premier League. But they're meeting a team that is really struggling in the Champions League. Leipzig have lost both their games. In fact, they are way down on the Champions League table. So I think coming into this game, they will not want to keep on sliding, or they will not want to continue that downward trend. So Liverpool is not going to get an easy game. But on the night, my money is on Liverpool to win 3-2. And that is just a bold statement that Liverpool are about to put. Because if they win that game, they'll be on 9 points, and they'll be looking at the next phase of the Champions League comfortably. The other games in the night, that is Atalanta against Celtic. Celtic are so porous. In fact, last time they conceded so many goals, it was impossible to understand how they were defending or even what was going on. So I have a feeling Atalanta, with the way Atalanta plays, Atalanta will beat them 3-1 comfortably. And Brest, Leverkusen this season, I think they have really they're not stepping on the pedals the way they did last season. I think that season was a very good season for them, going unbeaten. But this time round, they have struggled. They've already lost one game in the season, but they are very good at scoring late goals. So going away to Brest, and Brest have also impressed in the Champions League. I think Leverkusen will edge this one, but it will be a very narrow win, 2-1 on the night for Bayern Leverkusen. Benfica, on the other hand, against Feyenoord of Netherlands, I think this will be a comfortable win for Benfica. Benfica, I don't know why they always just go under the radar, but they have a host of very good players. If you see the players they've supplied to other European teams, they tend to really get these gems from all over the world. But this Benfica team, I think, is good enough, and it will be too strong for Feyenoord. So I'm looking at a 2-0 win, because they are not also conceding so many goals. On the other hand, Salzburg and Dynamo Zagreb, I think Salzburg will win this one, 2-1. And then the young boys against Inter Milan. Inter Milan will be way too strong for these young boys. I think they need to grow older to be able to win this game. Because if you look at Inter Milan, they are mature players. They are players who've been playing together for some time, and the team seem to know exactly what to do in the Champions League. So I don't see any chance for these young boys performing, unless their playing field, the turf that they play on, affects the Inter Milan players. Otherwise, Lautaro Martinez and co should be able to run riot. Now, what do you think about my predictions? Are they bold? Are they crazy? Do you think Barcelona will beat Munich? Do you see Liverpool winning? How many goals do you think City will score? Give me a comment. Give me a like. Subscribe to the channel. Let's play football every day.